we did bring a couple of samples. So we're going to talk first about the VAILcast amplifier. Now, believe it or not, this is an amplifier. It doesn't look it, but it's kind of a streaming amplifier. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, you know, like one of the things that I mentioned about Vanguard Dynamics and what we're looking at is really and I've always, throughout my career, been thinking about, you know, where are things headed? You know, how can we improve that experience at home for the customer? And it's always been centered around music, right? That's one of the things that I've always loved about this business, and what keeps me here is it's not that we're selling drywall or plumbing fixtures. I mean, we're manufacturing and making available this stuff that just makes people happy. And in music, one great thing has happened in recent years, which is streaming audio. You know, more people now are listening to music within their homes than ever before. And Amazon kind of initiated that. You know, a company called Sonos initiated a lot of that, making it easier and accessible. And in looking at that, one thing that we did was say, okay, within the custom channel, with installed audio, what can we do that makes that even easier? And that's really where the VAILcast came from. And the VAILcast is a way of giving people an experience that, quite frankly, is something that almost everyone does right now when they get in a modern car. Everyone has their smartphone, and they get in a car. They don't use the car's entertainment system, right? What they're using is the content on their phone, and they expect, you know, it switches over to you know, the Apple or Google content within the car, and they can access that. And people are familiar with doing that. And when a lot of solutions within the home, when they get home and they've got to switch to whatever format or device they're using, it's different often. So in making that same kind of user experience, well, the VAILcast, we have a product design where you can use that same phone, whether you use an Android device or an Apple device, or you're an Alexa user or Spotify, with your phone, and beyond that with some voice control stuff. The VAILcast makes it possible to use all the content on your phone quickly and seamlessly. All you have to do is be connected to the Wi-Fi network of your home, and it could be, you know, you could, within Apple, you can Apple AirPlay to anything. Within Google, you can cast to anything. So it's not really rocket science. What we're doing is taking what people live with and what they know and they're familiar with, and now suddenly making that available within the home very easily without a proprietary app. And that's all the function stuff. I mean, and because that's really what's important. The mechanics of this is it's a 2-channel by 60-watt amplifier, and you can connect it to 2 or 4 speakers. You can stream, you can connect it via Wi-Fi or a hardwired connection, your choice. As I said, it'll work with Android phones, Google phones, it'll work with Apple HomeKit, Google Home, Amazon Alexa, and it provides you amplification for 2 to 4 speakers. You can put this in the wall, and if you'd like, and power
now that'll fit in a standard 2-gain box?
This will fit in a standard 2-gain box.
Okay.
That's right. And what that will do is then give you a easily accessible, if you wanted, way to control the volume and mute, things like that, and have it accessible that way along with the power. And then it also has some capabilities. You know, there's a lot more on our sites at vanguarddynamics.com and VAILcast. We have a lot of information available, but it also allows you to do things like hook up your TV. So you could be streaming music, and then there's a lot of different connections, and all of a sudden now you turn on your television and you can listen to the audio from your TV over those same speakers without any effort. Same remote, same TV remote, you don't have to change it. We do all that stuff in the background for you.
Okay.
And there's like simple installations, whether it's a single room or multi-room with using the power of Amazon or Apple or Google Home with multi-room, multi-zone setups. And in short, at the end of the day, what I really like about this is it's just really user-friendly. We have thousands of these in homes, apartments, hotels, a lot of Airbnb rentals and things like that throughout the world. And just about anyone can come in and be using it and listen to all that great stuff they have on their phone.
Right.
And they know right away without having to figure out how to find that and access it in some other way.
Right, right. And so you have the option of, obviously it's an attractive design, and it can go in the wall in your particular room. And you can have these in each room that you have speakers in, or you could put them in a rack if you have them hidden away somewhere. So you don't need direct line of sight to operate this, since it's all Wi-Fi based. And then you've got a number. I'll throw up some pictures here of some close-ups of the back, but it looks like you have a number of connections. You even have, is that an audio output on there?
There is an audio output, so you can connect it to an external amplifier if you'd like to do that. There's
or subwoofer.
Or subwoofer, exactly.
Room.
A lot of people do that within the room.
So it looks like there's pretty much all the jacks are covered on the back of this. So it looks like you can even hardwire it to a network.
You can. Yeah.
So if your Wi-Fi is sketchy in a particular area of the house, you can go ahead and plug it directly in, as long as you have a Cat 5 or Cat 6 cable handy. Well, I've got one of these, and I'm very excited to be putting this in pretty soon. It looks like it also has Bluetooth. I see Bluetooth.
It does,
feature on
yeah. It connects in a number of ways. So if you do want to use Bluetooth on it, you can do that. Very flexible.
VAILcast. Whole home audio should be this easy.